have arrived at your destination. Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Drone base 24/7.
destination.
Chad Tepper, rapping Epitaph Records.
You have arrived at your destination.
All right, let's get going. The sun's setting, but we have enough time to get there along the beach. I'm excited. Do you think we'll find it?
To be honest, I don't know. But I'm getting the sense that there's more to Mexico than meets the eye.
Did you know Sydney Wolverstone was also ¿cómo se dice that word? Botanista? A botanist, a natural historian, and a pretty decent artista. You want to talk about las maravillas de México? Just read about her life. Several sites where Sydney Wolverstone found statues. She believes they weren't Aztec though, which is interesting because they look Toltec to me, but even that isn't really clear. We know so little about the Toltecs, about the whole pre-conquest era, in fact. There are so many undiscovered sites, so much forgotten history in Mexico, so many things we don't know about the people who've lived here for thousands of years. There, down onto the beach. The book says, we found the statue by the ark looking out across the Pacific in the warm light of the setting sun. In the sun where the book... Interesting. The design doesn't seem entirely Aztec, but it does remind me of Tlaloc, the rain god. This is amazing. I'll work out where the next one should be and give you a call.
Where does the trail lead from here?
South and inland. I'm sure of it. I'll be in touch.
it is safe to do so.
Welcome back to Storm.
Recalculating route. In 400 meters, turn left.
Supplying all the base. Horizon Base Arena.
In 400 meters, turn sharp left. Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 200 meters, turn right. Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Supplying you with the best hip-hop all throughout the festival.
Turn it up to 11.
400 meters, you will arrive at your destination.
On Horizon XS.
You have arrived at your destination.
Give it everything and nothing twice.
Definitely a classic camioneta. Ford F100. Let's take you back.
I haven't worked on one of these since I was 10. I'll call you when it's done. You're gonna like this assault course. I haven't finished setting it up.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. 200 meters. Turn left. In 400 meters, turn sharp left. In 100 meters, turn left. In 200 meters, turn left. Turn left.
Hey, Ale. Hey, Bocho?
I only changed the wheel angle and suspension a little. Okay, I changed the suspension a lot.
I can't wait to try it.
Let's start with a tour of Guanajuato.
I wonder if your Papa Fernando ever did this kind of thing.
Maybe. Maybe even on these streets. Que dice? We'll never know. Don't worry about the tires. I have spares.
bring it in and let's get you those new tires. You look like you had fun with that. But wow, I'm really gonna need new tires.
Yeah, I got a bit carried away.
Don't worry about it. I've got loads of spares back at the shop. Talk soon. Hola, mi amigo. One more thing I want from the bocho. A photograph, so the memories last even longer than a Volkswagen Beetle. I can think of a couple of places. The place where Papa Fernando left it for us to find, or the Baja where he did all his off-road racing. What do you think? He would have wanted to see it running free in the Baja. Meet me.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. Turn right. In 200 meters, turn right. Turn right. At the roundabout, take the second exit. At the roundabout, take the third exit. 400 meters, turn right. Turn left. Recalculating route. In 400 meters, turn right. 400 meters, turn left. In 100 meters, turn right. In 200 meters, turn left.
Angelica here on Horizon XS. So all I have to do to make this a skill song is push the button and you get double skill chains, right? Well then, I will push the button. The DJ stuff is easy.
Recalculating route. 400 meters, turn sharp left. Turn around when it is safe to do so.
I took off all the mods and extras, just like the day Papa Fernando bought it in 1963. Puro bocho original.
Still one of the coolest looking cars ever.
¿Verdad? Now, let's take it back.
So long as we don't lose it again.
This was wonderful. Not just all the bocho stunts and races, connecting with mi familia and Papa Fernando. When we're driving this car, it really feels like he's here with us, no? I'm going to hang his picture right next to the one we take so he can always watch over me in el taller.
I understand. I really appreciate you sharing this with me.
It's nothing, really. I'm sure he'd have liked you too. Vamos, let's get the photo while we still have the light.
Familiar, Vocho? This is the place.
Perfecto. When you took a photo here, it was the end. But for us, it's just the beginning. I want to say muchísimas gracias for everything. We always put Papa Fernando's picture on the ofrenda for Dia de los Muertos. This year, I'll have a lot to say to him.
Tell him the Vocho is in safe hands.
It will be. Abuela Rosa says her papa would want the Vocho to go to a racer just like him. And I agree. So, it's yours now.
What? Ale, no.
Just promise you'll always bring it back to my taller. Now get out of here. You have a Hall of Fame to enter. That should give Papa Fernando and I time to work on more ideas. Saludos again. Remember our stock versus scratch race where I beat you by about dos millas?
Not how I remember it.
Papa Fernando said a racer should be their own mecánico.
Watch us glow up, yo, we the dynamite.
Well, I have the ultimate test. Come and meet me.
400 meters, turn right. Turn right. In 400 meters, turn right. You have arrived at your destination.
You're listening to Horizon XS with
So, what do you have planned, Ellie?
Nada. Well, I did get a hold of a bare VW Beetle chassis, and I have built something from scratch. Papa Fernando would probably think I've gotten a little bit loca.
And you've got a Koenigsegg here too, because
Because we're going to race them, of course. This time I get stuck, and don't hold anything back.
you're on.
What did you think of my hyper bocho?
I think you set this whole thing up just so you can say Hypervocho.
Maybe I did. If you like, bring your bocho down to the auto show sometime, and I'll show you how to customize it. Well done. Oh, and mi familia has organized a small exhibit of Papa Fernando's things at the outpost. You should take un vistazo.
He sounds like a great guy. I wish I'd known him.
Calculating route. Arrived at your destination.
This is Horizon XS with Angelica Garcia.
Wow, that is a piece of history. It's a Corvette, very early, might be 1953.
Let me do some work on it and call you.